It's been a tough couple months for the airline industry.
I flew from Phoenix back to Portland and it was empty. The flight was empty.
Many companies experiencing record low numbers.
And when we got on the plane, they were spacing us in intervals.
At PDX, travel was down 52% in March over the same time last year, down 95% in April, and down 90% in May compared to May of 2019. So far in June, travel is down 84%. This week, there are 1,100 takeoffs and landings scheduled. This time last year, there were 3,400. But things are starting to pick up as more people feel comfortable flying. PDX has seen an 11% jump in travel recently.
You carry alcohol cleaner, hand cleaner, and wipes for the seating area, obviously the mask.
Airlines are implementing safety measures. For example, Alaska Airlines now requires passengers to wear masks. You can expect distancing when it comes to seat assignments.
And then we're slowing down the boarding process. We're going back to front in smaller groups, as well as we're blocking the middle seats through the month of July. And so that way it gives people assurances they're not sitting next to somebody who's not in their party.
Alaska provided us this video showing crews using specialized cleaning equipment called an electrostatic sprayer.
It sprays a mist of a disinfectant that kind of, adheres to everything around the aircraft to keep things clean and disinfected. And then we also do a deeper cleaning at night on the aircraft as well.
Measures both airlines and passengers hope will help the industry recover.
I think that it'll pop back. I do. I think there's enough people that will fly in the future.